It's also a pretty badass entrance. I got the hair flowing, the music, it was good. You think about a time when, before electricity, when once a month the moon came out at its fullest, and you saw things in yourself, you saw things in the world that you didn't have explanations for. And that's where the idea of these monsters come from, because they represent all those things that you don't see in the dark, that come to light. And I just think that it's a really beautiful metaphor, and it's a great way to be able to draw people in to really make a statement about something, but still have the audience really enjoy the show. What really made me want to do the show initially was Jeff Davis, was the creator, and he spoke to me about the topics that he wanted to cover and dealing with the anxiety that youth is facing today. It's at such a high level than it ever was. They're bombarded with information constantly and devices, and they never get a break from it. And isolation, these computers really affect the way they communicate face to face, because they're so used to being behind a keyboard or not having to hold eye contact for a long period of time. I love the idea of finding your pack. It was something I thought a lot about during the pandemic, where if it wasn't for your pod, your pack, your people, like, we all would have gone crazy with loneliness. And how important it is to have a group where you could feel you feel connected, and you feel acknowledged, and you feel accepted. And especially at that age. So that's sort of encompassing, and then you add the fire element and what it's doing to our world and to the animal kingdom, and all of that is also really interesting. And for the producing side of it, it's twofold. It allows me to protect the material and really make the material, like, have that voice. And when you start to get notes that take you away from what you're trying to say, your voice gets to be heard. But it also allows you to create an environment where you want to go to work, where it's communicative, it's collaborative. It was funny, that day, my first day, I had a 3-page monologue. That whole scene was just one take walking. And I was like, am I gonna be able to do this? I had just had COVID. It was my first time, 2.5 years, I finally get COVID, and now I have to go. And it was like 2 days after I tested negative. And it was about 100 degrees, like, it was really hot. And we had about 200 extras, and I was like, okay, this is like sink or swim time. And it just was great, and the energy was great, and it was really fun. And it's also a pretty badass entrance. I got the music and everything. I got the hair flowing, the music, it was good.